Hello again, Tom here from Wheeler Automotive. Today, showing you around another really nice Mercedes-Benz E-Class Coupe. This one is an E250cdi, so that's got the 2.1 litre 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine with a twin turbo setup, which gives it 204 brake horsepower, and it's noticeably quicker than the 220. My wife actually had a 350, the 3 litre V6 one of these, pretty much looked identical, and it doesn't feel much slower than that, to be honest. This gets up and goes really well, but also has superb economy. Really good mixture of performance and economy on this engine. This one is only had 2 owners from new. It's got a great service history. I've got 6 services at Mercedes-Benz. The latest service was done at an independent garage less than 1,000 miles ago. It's got a really good MOT history on it. Have a look. I think it's had most of the MOTs it's passed without any advisories. Certainly the last one in September 2023 it passed with no advisories, and I think on one MOT prior to that it had an advisory for a tyre or something silly. So yeah, really been well looked after. It's in superb condition. There is a couple of little marks which I'll show you now. The worst one is this scuff on the bottom of the bumper corner here. Now this is going to be sorted before it goes to anyone. The only reason I'm videoing it before it's been sorted is the weather's supposed to turn and be pretty awful over the next 10 days. So yeah, obviously I'd normally video it after I've had that done, but I thought as it's such a glorious day I'd get the video done today. So that will be sorted out. Pretty much the rest of the car is in really nice shape. There's a couple of very light scratches, a few stone chips on the front of the edge of the bonnet, but otherwise there's no dents on it. It's all nice and straight. Both the headlights are crystal clear. It does have auto xenon headlights. It's got LED DRLs. This one, you might be able to notice there, is actually a stone look has hit it just here and cracked it, so I've got a new one of these coming from Mercedes as well, so this will be replaced with a new one. But the headlights both sides are crystal clear. The headlights on these cars just do stay very clear. Even my wife's one, which was 4 years older than this, they looked exactly the same. They just wear really well. But the bonnet's in great shape. There's, like I said, got a few little stone chips on the front edge here. Nothing serious. Windscreen has got no chips or cracks in it. This bumper corner's all good. You can see it does have front and rear sensors. The offside front wing is in excellent shape. It's got these lovely diamond cut 18-inch wheels. There is a little bit of corrosion started on them, but they're still extremely presentable. Both the front tyres are these Michelins. These are not old. They're probably only sort of 20% more, and you can see the amount of tread on them. So that's both of the fronts of these Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, and it's got a pair of Pirellis on the rear. Both the wing mirrors are in fantastic condition. Quite often for wing mirrors to take a knock or whatever, but not so on this one. There's a stone chip up here on this pillar, which is probably better than it hitting the windscreen. Driver's door is in pretty good shape. These are watermarks where I've just come back from having it valeted, but there's no dents or scratches on there, and the same can be said for the rear quarter. To be honest, there's a few light scratches on here, probably where previous owners have got in and out of the car, but all nice and straight back here. All the glass back here is lovely. Another one of these lovely 18-inch wheels. Nice rear tyre. is, I'd say, the same as the front, probably only about 20% worn, something like that. So lots of life in that. It's a Pirelli P0 and it's the same on the other side. Rear discs, zero lip on there. Pads are nice and thick as well. Let's show you didn't show you the front brakes, did I? So front discs, just the beginning of a lip on that one, and the pads are nice and thick. I don't think the brakes need changing for some time. Let's head round to the rear. I love the way these things look from the rear. It's got the LED lights. The centre light, brake light there is LED as well. It's all nice and straight back here. We've got a couple of scratches on the top of the bumper, which is pretty much par for the course. A little nick just in here. Otherwise, boot lid's great. Rear glass is great. No moisture in any of the lights. I think I said it's got rear parking sensors. Near side rear quarter is excellent. Can't really see any marks on that. Another one of these lovely wheels. Like I said, this is a Pirelli P0, got the same amount of tread as the other side. Discs and pads, same as the other side. Passenger door's got a little mark on it in the middle here, where someone else has bumped into it with their door in a car park, I would imagine. Wing mirror's all good. There's no other marks on that door, and the front wing's perfect. And then we've got the last of these lovely wheels. Just a couple of bits of corrosion starting to show, and there's a little curb mark on the top here. Yep, just the beginning of a lip on that. Pads are nice and thick. And this tyre, the same as the other side. It's actually, I incorrectly said they were Sport 4s. They're not, they're Sport 5s on the front. So yeah, externally, for an 11-year-old car, pretty much, it's done just over 113,000 miles. And you wouldn't know it because it starts, stops and drives incredibly well. And it's really clean inside. It's never been smoked in. It's got the original AMG mats, black leather seats, which are unmarked. Even the driver's seat. The dash has not got a mark on it. All the controls are nice and in good nick. The rear seats are perfect, not a mark on them. Lovely big boot. We've got, that's a reflection. That's not a mark on the carpet. There we go, let me block it. Got the locking wheel nuts in there. We do have a space-saving spare wheel, which not many cars have these days. That's the first aid kit there on the right. Driver's door as well. Exceptionally clean for the age and mileage. And these seats are prone to cracking on this bolster and opening up, but this one is absolutely perfect. Look at that, unbelievable. Let's get in and we shall start her up. I do have two original and working keys, so we can see the mileage there. My phone sorted itself out. 113,420. Starts first turn of the key. Gearbox is perfect, goes up and down the gears exactly as it should. We do have radio, CD player. It's got Bluetooth for your phone. It will stream music via Bluetooth as well. It does also have the sat nav, which is quite a rare option on these, believe it or not. We also have heated front seats. Both of them work perfectly. We've got, move that out of the way, dual zone climate control with air conditioning, which blows very cold or very hot, or somewhere in the middle. It does have auto start stop, which you turn off with that eco button. In here we've got a couple of cup holders. If I push that there, we've got a bit of a storage bin in there with the USB and an aux in. Don't know why you'd use the aux in when you can stream via Bluetooth. Got a lovely leather multifunction steering wheel, which is in really nice shape. Just a couple of bits of wear on those outer buttons there, but that's it really. Yeah, really nice wheel. Does have cruise control. We've got paddles for down and up for the gearbox. Yeah, I think I said it's got auto lights. Yeah, lovely place to be. I love how these cars drive. Just really smooth. Great turning circle on them as well. Yeah, let's get out and you can hear that lovely engine ticking over. If you know anything about these engines, you'll know they're capable of absolutely monster mileages, and this one obviously is no different. This one's running perfectly, such a good car. Our 2013 E250 Coupe.